You wanna play hardball? I'm game.
What are you doing? What is wrong with you?
All rise for the Honorable Judge Marshall Stevens.
Honorable.
Good morning. Call case number BD 09395. Samantha Cole versus Richard Cole. How we doing this morning, Consul?
Fine, thank you.
And you, Mr. Reed?
I'm a little upset about a bad sexual episode I had last night.
Well, you're still young. It'll happen more and more. In the meantime, what do you say we get down to business? First, Mr. Reed, I see where your client...
Your Honor, I would like a continuance!
This case has already been delayed several times, Mr. Reed.
I realize that, Your Honor, but I would really like a continuance!
I'll have to hear good cause, Consul. What's the problem?
I can't lie!
Commendable, Mr. Reed, but I'm still waiting to hear good cause. Now, do you have one or not?
No!
Motion for continuance denied. Is there any chance of a settlement in this case?
I don't think so, Your Honor. My client has already offered Mrs. Cole $2.4 million. But Mr. Reed has made it abundantly clear that he has no desire...
Settle!
I don't want to settle, Mr. Reed. You convinced me yesterday. I'm the victim here. I'm starved for affection. I'm driven into the arms of another man. Yeah, whatever. With the story you came up with, I don't think we can lose. I want to proceed.
Mrs. Cole, don't understand.
Mr. Reed, do we have a settlement?
No! No, Your Honor.
There's no settlement. Trial to commence 1:30 sharp.
Third District Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marshall Stevens presiding.
Afternoon, Consulars. Are we ready to begin?
No, sir! We are not ready to begin because my client has not arrived!
Hurry up! Move it!
Here she comes to wreck the day!
Mr. Reed!
Brought your kids to your divorce?
Sympathy.
Well, it's working. I feel sorry for them already.
Ms. Appleton, you may begin.
From March 6 through June 12, I surveilled Mrs. Cole at the behest of Mr. Cole. During that period, I noted that Mr. Cole left each day between 7:40 and 7:50. Thereafter, Mrs. Cole would frequently have a male visitor arrive and stay from 1 to 4 hours. I was able to take some photographs of the male visitor.
I see. Do you know what Mrs. Cole and her male visitor did during these frequent visits?
Well, they were pretty good about keeping the shades drawn, but I was able to make a recording of one such session.
Your Honor, as you are aware, under the terms of the prenuptial agreement, if Mrs. Cole commits adultery, she is entitled to nothing. With your permission, we'd like to play the following tape recording.
That the male voice on that tape is not Mr. Cole himself.
You're such a better lover than my husband.
Your Honor, I object!
And why is that, Mr. Reed?
Because it's devastating to my case!
Overruled.
Good call!
I gotta go. I still haven't cleaned your pool.
You're a witness.
Well, Mr. Reed, you may proceed.
Be willing to grant me a short bathroom break?
Can it wait?
Yes, it can. But I've heard that if you hold it, you can damage the prostate gland, making it very difficult to get an erection or even become aroused.
Is that true?
It has to be.
Well, in that case, I better take a little break myself. But you get back here immediately so we can finish this.
I found him like this in the bathroom, Your Honor. Somebody beat the hell out of him.
Who did this?
A madman, Your Honor! A desperate fool at the end of his pitiful rope!
What did he look like?
About 6'2", 180 pounds, big teeth, kind of gangly.
Bailiff, have the deputy search the building.
Yes, sir.
Order! Order! Under the circumstances, I have no choice but to recess this case until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Unless, of course, you feel you can still proceed. Okay.
Yes!
I admire your courage, Mr. Reed. We'll take a short recess so that you can compose yourself, and then we'll get started. You may proceed, Mr. Reed.
Respondent calls Kenneth Falk. Mr. Falk. Do you know my client, Samantha Cole?
Yes.
Isn't it true that your relationship with my client is entirely platonic? I object, Your Honor!
To yourself?
But I would like to rephrase the question. Mr. Falk, would I be accurate if I described your relationship with Mrs. Cole as totally professional? I object, Your Honor, and I move to strike!
Mr. Reed, I don't know what you're on, but you better get to the point and quick.
Is your relationship with my client entirely platonic? Not! Is not your relationship with my client, boink! Did you ever not make love? Did you?
Mr. Reed!
You had sex with her every time you met, didn't you? Didn't you? Liar!
He's badgering the witness.
his witness.
You slammed her, you dumped your donut, you gave her dog a sausage, you stuffed her like a Thanksgiving turkey!
All right, it's true, okay? I humped her brains out. There, now you happy? No further questions.
No questions.
Do I dare ask you to call your next witness?
I have no further witnesses, Your Honor.
What are you doing? Call me.
You do not understand. I can't lie. I can't do anything dishonest until 8:15 tonight!
Listen, you bastard! I want my money. I am not going to end up a 31-year-old divorcee on welfare because my scumbag attorney had a sudden attack of conscience.
31.
If Mr. Reed has no further witnesses, then I have no choice but to rule in favor of...
I call Samantha Cole to the stand.
Order. Order!
Sit down!
Mr. Reed, it is out of sheer morbid curiosity I'm allowing this freak show to continue. Mrs. Cole, if you dare.
Mrs. Cole, is this a copy of your driver's license?
Yes.
It says here you're a blonde, are you? If you don't remember, perhaps Mr. Falk will.
Brunette.
We can play the tape again, maybe it's on there.
I'm a brunette.
Thank you. Now let's see. Weight 105? Yeah, in your bra.
Your Honor, I object.
You would!
Bastard!
Hey!
Quiet! Overruled! Wait.
118. All right, fine. I'm 127.
Uh-huh. And it says here you were born in 1964. But that's not true either, is it? Is it?
No.
Can you tell me what it says here on your birth certificate under date of birth?
Your Honor, I object. What does this have to do with anything?
Overruled. Mrs. Cole, answer the question.
1965.
Now let me get this straight. That would mean that you lied about your age to make yourself older. But why would any woman want to do that?
I changed it so I could get married.
And the truth shall set you free! My client lied about her age. She was only 17 when she got married, which makes her a minor. And in the great state of California, no minor can enter into any legal contract without parental consent, including prenuptial agreements. This contract is void. The fact that my client has been ridden more than Seattle Slew is irrelevant. Standard community property applies, and she is entitled to half of the marital assets, or $11.395 million. Jordan Faisman, swoosh, and that's the game. Nothing further.
Order! In light of this new evidence, the court must rule in favor of Mrs. Cole. She is hereby awarded half the marital assets.
The son of a bitch pulled it off!